Beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing readings for you this week of all the cards I pulled out yesterday. I do 2 readings a day, so if that interests you, please make sure to subscribe. I also offer different things, as in a membership here and Patreon, which offers basically the same thing, and which offers you extra videos. So if you want more and have more of my insights and thoughts on different phenomenons and everything that happens and how that energy affects us, please make sure to subscribe. All right. So the card for today, one of the 2 cards was the 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to be doing a reading with that later on. And we also have this card right here, which is the Higher Power. When I looked at this card earlier, I realized that it is somebody with a key above in the 3rd eye chakra. But if you look down at her heart center when her hands are near her face, you see an oracle at the center where your heart would be, right? The heart chakra. So I feel that the higher power coming in right now, Pisces, is that your spiritual meaning, or what you are tapping into, the work that you're doing this week, is still putting those 2 things together. And as the 2 of Pentacles here, joining them together. Juggling, and as well as it means adapting your spirituality to your physical body, to your heart chakra, to all that energy that finally makes you realize that it's not all about the brain, it's not all about the head, it's not all about the expectations, okay? So I feel that you're really tapping into this. So let's see here. I'm going to take out the little book. Read 4. Again, I love 4. 4 is celebration. It's tapping into stability of who you are. If you look at the 4 of Wands, looks like 1111. So it's very spiritual in nature to begin with. Okay, so this is about conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, and committing to a partnership with spirit. So that's exactly what I feel you're doing. You're doing that job. You are really connecting, embracing enthusiastically the movement and momentum towards that. You know that life is messy, but you're understanding that this divine, I don't know, focus, or the merging of these 2 roads, the body, the mind, the spirit, the heart, they're all at the heart of who you will be. I'm making an awful mess in the way I'm explaining this, but I know that you can feel what I mean. It says that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. See, they say it a lot better than I can. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. What is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there's a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You're always protected and divinely directed. Okay? In a relationship, they're saying please make sure that you're, fostering the relationship with your higher power. It's your number 1 priority in life at this point in life. Okay? And letting your ideas flow through you. So we're just going to leave it at that, because I'm going to pull from, this is Pure Magic Oracle. I'm feeling that these cards really want to come in with that beautiful energy. We're going to see what they have to say, okay? It didn't turn, so it is the Ancestor card, so we're just going to keep that in mind, right? Wisdom from ancestors. Okay, again, these just kind of flip, but then flip out. Oh, this one did. Florida water. Okay. Natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. And it's 31-4. So definitely this is the card that needed to come out at this time. You know. Yeah, it is 31. Okay, so let's see. Florida water. You guys know what Florida water is? I'm about to have knowledge dropped on me, I guess. Oh, it's water energy. I guess I'm in the water section. Psychic enhancement, self-healing, communication, spiritual release, creative expression, love and work. So I'm just reading what the water section is, which this is. So let's see here. Okay. The first act of cleansing in human lives begin with the first bath after birth. It is only fitting that we continue to use water as the sacred essence of rejuvenation and renewal. When Florida water card appears, it's time to take a step back and return to our natural form of spiritual purity and simplicity. So there you go, right? It's saying to put these two together, right? Okay. I know, I say right a lot. You have been drawn far into the depths of troubles, stresses, and anxiety of following life in its dictated fashion, and nature is calling you back to remember how you first began. You choose to either continue the path of detaching from your divine nature or reclaim your sacred spirit's poetry once more. Remember your inner power and dive deep into the blood of earth, the waters of life divine. When you magically infuse water with herbs, crystals, and sacred symbols, you create a powerful enchanted potion to dispel heavy bonds and binds. You cleanse your aura and your surroundings, renewing the lease of vitality and reinvigorate your sacred space. White and red roses are nature's symbols of purity, truth, and courageous love, and they whisper that it is now time to return to the seat of your spiritual eye. You see this right here? Right there? Spiritual eye, right? So, let me continue. And strip away the conditions that no longer serve your path. You are an agent of wise nature, and you shall be claimed by the beauty of passions, dreams, and joy, if only you would allow it. It's time to cleanse and return to natural form. Dispel the adopted energies and pains of others, and remember who you are, individual and unique. Dust has settled, but it is not your time to be comfortable. You are needed by a greater story, so this energy arises for you to clear out anything you no longer need in your life. Time is going by, and you're being urged to move with it. You are here to be helpful and here to be kind. You can only do so when you and your energies are clear, confident, and in control. So, there you go. There you go, my dear ones. And it does have the Florida water. It says, make a bottle of Florida water and cleanse your spiritual house. You can look that up. It has the ingredients here. I'm not really going to go into that, but if you're interested, I'm sure you can Google that. The fact of the matter is, though, Pisces, is that it's exactly that. It's purely 100% what they're trying to say. What I'm hearing here is please, please, please take the time to really put the energy in feeling the spirit that you are. I feel that sometimes we realize. When I did the readings on Sunday, what was coming through is that we realize we have to do something and we name it. But to feel it and actually walk into it is something completely different. It's like putting a list of things to do, knowing that it will greatly help you, but not really like ticking it off, if you know what I mean. Okay? So we're going to communicate. We're going to talk a lot about that through this week. That's what the cards wanted to say yesterday. If you didn't see that, I would go see. and it'll give you a kind of a synopsis of what we're going to be looking at, okay? I'm going to be using, again, the beautiful Nordique Tarot, the magical Nordique, just because it gives me that cool, crisp feeling of winter, which we are definitely going into right now. Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands, determination, right? So you have shown a lot of determination in going this way, of doing these things, of moving forward and going, I'm going to merge my spiritual body to my physical body, and then we're going to work together. And, you know, give yourself some credit. It's not easy, even most of the... I say, I still struggle with that. I fall back into, you know, just being the physical, I wouldn't call it little mind, but it's just that the physical body is so little in comparison to what we can be. So a lot of our lives we spend determined to do the work, and we try to do the work, but do we actually see the success of it coming in? Okay? You have to feel it in order to proclaim it successful. It's one thing to know, but I feel that right now you're taking the steps into making it come true. So it would be like, and I repeat this often, it would be like me saying, oh, I've got to take the time to really enjoy looking at the color red, or seeing the poinsettias and going, I really got to take a minute, you know, I've got to take the time. So that's like writing a list. I realized that just sitting in the energy of beauty, of something that brings me joy and brings back really great memories, the red and green that I love of Christmas, thinking this is good, but do I actually take the time to do it? Because when you take the time and you let the green and the red come in, you feel it. Like now I'm feeling it. I'm starting to feel the red and green. I look at it through the viewfinder up here and I love it, and the green here, and it's just kind of doing it for me, and it starts with that feeling, and I feel the energy shifting, and it kind of courses up and down my body. So I know that this is success. But it took me a very long time, and I can't say that I've been doing it for an extremely long time. It took me a very long time to get to that. We get into our little brain of that's red, that's green, but not feeling the red and green, if you know what I mean. They're making me laugh because they're saying something, have you ever smelt the number 9 or something like that? And in essence, that's what we're trying to do. We understand we're determined, but in the end, we're not really feeling number 9 or seeing number 9. We're trying to sniff it, and it's not really, it's the wrong sense with the wrong object. If you know, it's like out of alignment. So, like sniffing number 9. Oh my God, that's funny. That is funny, but I like it. It's to the point. And I think you're getting it. Alright, so let's see what else comes out here, Pisces. 2 of Swords, right. So, this is difficulties, it's written. But the 2 of Swords for me is just a momentarily delay. I feel it's like putting 2 and 2 together. 4, 2, and 2. Okay, so as soon as you uncross these and make them go parallel to each other, things are going to start moving forward again. The difficulties will be few. It's just the last thing. And I also did the beautiful reading for December. Don't be discouraged if at some points you can't feel the red and green anymore. That you're back into looking and trying to make sure everything's okay and letting the monkey mind take over. It's bound to happen. We've been programmed to try and enjoy this by organizing them. Just take the holiday that's coming, okay? Christmas is coming. What do you do most of that time? You're organizing the meal. You're organizing the family coming over. You're organizing this and that. Do you actually enjoy it? No, you're organizing it to enjoy it, but by the time it happens, you're so exhausted that you're not enjoying anything. So do less, enjoy more, and feel the colors and yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to stop there. I'm going to stop there. All right. Ooh, this one was just kind of, it was doing this on the table over there. The Three of Pentacles. Aha. Recognition, but it's also my card of spirit. So, of course, it's going to be on the higher power. Okay? I know this is not all readers. I get that all the time. They go, that doesn't mean that. It means, to me, it is... As a reader, there's certain cards that mean something specific to me, and my guides understand that. So it's like having a very personalized deck of cards, okay, or meanings associated to certain cards. So the Three of Pentacles for me is guides. It's loved ones. It's your spiritual family, your spiritual support, and it falling under higher power. Is absolutely to let you know that they're here to help you connect with that energy, okay? If you bring it in, if you even say that, I would love to feel the joy of red and green. And let them in. You call them in. In my case would be Liam and Mona. Please, Liam and Mona. And I feel it right away. I feel a giddy. I feel like I could laugh. Like it's bubbling up from the middle of me, and I just want to giggle and even... tears, like even a little bit, but it's not in a bad way. Is very beautiful in the way it comes through. So remember that you have a team available for you, and if you're in the right frequency or the right energy, it will be very easy for you to tap into that, okay? All right, so next card, Florida water. Purify, water, cleanse. Yes. Go with the flow. Showers, baths, Epsom salts, beautiful times of relaxation are a fantastic way of doing it. You have the Page of Cups, playfulness, a water sign to go with the water card, of course, because that's what you want. You want to feel playful. The giddy feeling that I feel that's it. That's exactly it. And then hold it for as long as you can. Don't think about it so much. Just stay in the moment. And when it goes, be grateful that it was there, and look forward to the next time, because you know there will be a next time because you just had one. You know how to capture it, you know how to do it, so you're able to do it again. So just do it again. Okay? These are great things, are great tools to have in a life that sometimes throws like really awful barriers. Okay? Or awful moments. If you're a person like me, you want to spend the most amount of time in this kind of energy rather than in the one where you're feeling bad. I just don't have the time anymore. Okay, there it is. Oh, the Seven of Cups. Choices. Nine of Wands. Determination and choices. So, yeah, again, I feel that this card is saying like you've been writing down all your choices for so long without actually making a choice. The Seven of Cups a lot of the time is just sitting looking around at all the choices in front of you and going, well, I just don't know what to pick. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to choose. Okay, so it's in your determination to get somewhere. You're not actually doing anything. So you got to get into the act of it. Okay? Stop trying to smell the number 9 and start drawing it. Okay? It's kind of a weird. It's just funny. Okay. And then you have the Four of Wands. Happy occasion. So we start with the 4. We ended with the 4. Absolutely. So when you're feeling the joy and happiness in your life, make sure that you are just sitting in that moment and realize that it's a beautiful, miraculous, happy occasion where your spirit and your spirit body are joining together to make things happen, to make you feel better, to make everything seem happier and joyful. Okay? So you're tapping into that. I hope that they've given you enough tips and tricks to know what's going on. Like I said, do it, repeat it, and keep repeating when you see something that you love, and we all have something that we love. Take a moment and really delve into that energy of why you love it, why it makes you feel that way. Call in your guides while you're feeling very good about it, and then let that energy flow through you. Sometimes it's just as easy as that, Pisces. And it can be the simplest things. It could be nothing, okay? You don't have to have a ton of money. You can go in a store and see red and green and not buy a single thing and leave there with the greatest gift that you've ever gotten. It's that feeling, that bubbling joy, okay? All right, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to come back and look at this Two of Pentacles later on. We're going to talk on how to join those two together. They're going to give you a lot of information on that. I'm sending you a whole love, light, and blessings. Take really good care of yourself, Pisces. You are beautiful and fantastic. I will see you later.